Okay, my questions are extremely broad. They're not like specific. So if you come up with something specific, just go ahead. So my first question is, do you think that the education system that you graduated from has prepared you not only for the career you wish to pursue, but also for your role in society?
Well, the only thing I graduated from is high school, and I will say that high school did not really prepare me for college at all. And being a refugee girl and someone that was learning English as a second language, they would put me in lower classes thinking that, okay, math, this girl doesn't speak English, so she can't do a higher math level, she should just do the beginning. But back in my country, I was already ahead of all that, but damn, because I couldn't speak English, they would pull me back. So all the setback when I graduated from high school didn't make me feel like I was ready for college. And now I'm in college, and senior year in high school and freshman year in college is so much different, because freshman year in college you learn so many things and so many different things than high school senior year. So I think that the education system should at least prepare seniors to do better, to prepare them for college and not just set them back. And that'll be my answer for that question.
What would you do if you were in that situation again? If you had to start again, do you think you'd change things that happened which you see as unjust?
Well, it did happen to me, but what can I do? I can't really tell them, well, I could do this, and they will pull me higher. No, I can't do anything because I don't have the power to do so. So I can't do anything. I can't do much. I just go along with what they decide that's better for me.
Do you think that the education system that you took part in has made you more knowledgeable about not only the subjects you took, but also about the global picture?
Somewhat. Some subject did help me a lot, like language arts and AVID, some programs at the school, because there are some teachers that really care about what students are learning, and some teachers are just teaching because, well, that's what they do. So I'll say some classes did help me understand the word better, and did taught me some lessons that I will always remember.
Statistics show that of the 793 million people that are illiterate in the world, 2/3 are women. Now that you have an education, do you think you're gonna, with your education, help women who don't have access to it?
Of course. I'm trying to be a dentist, and there's not many female dentists. So I'm just trying to show that although I'm a refugee, I come from a country that had a war. I could do other things that everybody else is doing as well. I could show and set a good example for my little sisters behind me, people that are like me, that come from the same place that I do, or that don't even come from the same place. I just want to set a good example and possibly help other people with what I do. Yeah.
That's great. Okay, last question. What do you think is the biggest challenge that needs to be addressed for girls to get access to education?
The biggest challenge that needs to be addressed for girls to access to education. The biggest challenge that needs to be addressed for girls to access education. That's a tough question. A challenge. What about just rights to? Because I know in some countries girls are not allowed to go to school due to their religion, due to many different things. So I feel like when it comes to education, we're all equals, that we're male, that we're females. We should all be able to get the same education. Why should the women be less and the men be more? So I feel like it all comes back to rights, because some people believe that women are supposed to just serve men, so they shouldn't be smarter or better or more educated than the men. But I believe that everybody is equal, so we should all be having and given the same opportunities. So that'll be my answer for it.
I think that equality. Yeah, I agree. I think that once equality is reached between genders, that education for girls won't be a problem.
Yeah.
And I also think it depends on the economic situation of the country. And in order to improve the economic situation of a country, education must be given to the people.
Education is necessary. Yes.
Always, yeah. I think that the education system that you have undertaken has helped you exercise your right to choice.
Definitely. But I feel like high school, you don't have much decision you can make. You could only count on the counselors and teachers to tell you what you need, because that's all you could do. But college, universities, you have to choose. You're on your own right there. You have to be on top of everything. Be on top of what you really want to do. So I will say yes, it did help me make better choices and my own choices. Yeah. So what do you want to do in life?
So I wish to work with the UN as well, maybe in human rights. And
That's
so
great.
I think that the career I have chosen is appropriate.
It's going to help you.
How important is it for girls to have their parents or their community support?
One of the people that pushes me are my parents, because I really want to do good and help them in the future. So when I know that these people are here for me, I won't give up doing what I'm doing. So it gives me more courage to keep going and do what's right.
To have the support of your family means a lot. It means that it helps you look forward to another day, and I think that it's the driving force for everybody. I mean, it's the driving force for me, even though I live in Switzerland.
Yeah.
I think that it's extremely important.
Do you know some of the reasons girls around the world can't go to school? Well, like she says, for example, pregnancy, that's for sure. Also, financial needs. Some people just really can't afford to go to school. And if there's a family, and there's a boy and there's a girl, who would you take to go to school? They'll probably choose the guy to go to school, and the girl will stay home until maybe the brother graduates and get a better job, and then helps the little sister to actually go to school. So I think they will always put the boy first and then the girl last. So yeah, financial needs.
Yeah, I also think that it's fear, because some girls, when they do try to go to school, they get raped and they get assaulted. So they don't go to school, so that they stay home.
That's true. Finish school. I do know a lot of girls that haven't been able to finish school. First of all, I have my sisters. I feel like some girls feel the need that they should just get jobs, because sometimes they feel like they don't have any future in school. They don't have the future in school. They can't. They believe that they're not smart enough to keep going. So that's why I felt like happened with my sisters. They just gave up and started working. But I mean, they're doing good. I'm not judging them at all. And one other reason that I will say girls don't go to school, don't finish school, is also because of sometimes family. If they have elders to take care of, they would rather stay home and help the elders than going to school and not looking after the elders. It's important to educate girls because an educated woman is a strong woman. You know, males do fear women that are educated. So I believe that it's important to educate girls because they will strengthen their family and their community. That would be my answer to that.